Good afternoon, it's Wall here with Wallcraft, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to increase the maximum allowed sockets available on your VMaNGOS server while running on Windows. So a common problem that people have is the maximum allowed file descriptors and sockets for the ACE reactor while running on a Windows platform is set at an arbitrary number. And unfortunately, unlike Unix systems where it's very easy to change the U limit, for Windows you do have to mess around with the registry a little bit and modify some values within your ACE config. So we're going to be taking a look at that step by step and get you all set on having more players connected. So first off, we have the IBM website for documents discussing how to set it up on your Windows registry. So first off, what we're going to be doing is running our Registry Editor, and that can be run through your hitting Windows key and then typing in Registry Editor. So all you have to do is open that up, and what you're going to do is navigate through the file system down. You're going to go through H key, local machine, system, current control set, services, TCP/IP, parameters. And once you've reached that file chain, you'll see something that looks like this. You're going to click on parameters, and you'll see a bunch of parameters all set here. All of these registry entries. So we're going to add a new one. We're going to right click in the field here, hit new, and hit DWORD 32-bit value. And you can see I've already set it up here. You want to name it max user port, spelled like this with the correct capitalization. And for the value, you can set it to any arbitrary amount that you'd prefer. I would suggest 32,768. That's a good value. It's a halfway point between that and what the actual max is. So that'll give you plenty of room to work with, and frankly, you'll probably never hit 32,000 users connected at the same time. But in any case, it can go up to 65,000 for Windows, and you do want to reserve some open sockets for other things that you might be running on the server. So once that's all set, we're going to save that, and then we can close out our Registry Editor. And I'll just minimize the screenshot I had. And after that, you're going to want to restart your system. So once you do the reboot, you'll be all set for the Windows registry editing portion of this. And then moving on to the final step, which is configuring our ACE Win32 setup here. So we're going to want to navigate to our ACE wrappers solution that we had compiled for the server, and we're going to search for the config Win32 common header file. And once you've done that, you're going to navigate about a third of the way down, and you'll see this line, FD set size. This is the defined for the file descriptor size. If you read the comments here, platform features or lack of them, by default, Win32 has FD set size of 64, a very, very low arbitrary number, which places the limit between 61 and 64 on the number of clients a server using the select reactor can support at the same time. Here in ACE, it's raised to 1024. Again, that's just an arbitrary number that they've chosen, which typically is enough, but for this instance, obviously we want to increase it, so just simply raise this or lower it to whatever you want. And then once we're done with that, we just simply build our ACE wrappers, and this will build the ACE DLL along with any debug files that we have set. So once that's all done, we can navigate to our ACE wrappers folder, which let me pull that up here. We can navigate to our ACE wrappers lib folder, and that'll be the output for what we've just built. And then we just take the newly builded wrappers, if you have pre-existing ones that you've already done for a setup. Just take these and then put this in your server root folder, and voila, it's really that simple. And I've booted the server up. You can see that my max allowed socket connections is now set at the number that I've set in the file, and should be good to go. I haven't tested it, everything to be fair, but I just assume that that's really all that's required here. So, and you can also see this in the Realm D. When you boot up Realm D, it'll say max file descriptors of the same amount. That's because the ACE max handles are just based on the maximum amount of file descriptors. And you can modify your core if you really wanted to, well, actually, no, you couldn't. I don't even think that you could, because the ACE wrappers obviously need to be built for this number, so yeah, you'd have to do it this way. I assume that this is the right way. If there's any comments or suggestions from people who might know otherwise, leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you very much, and until next time.